Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the mods for January 11th in 2021. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, so first off, there's a few updates in the ModHub. The first one is for Seasons Geo Ishia Farm. The second one is for Price Fixing. The third one is for Peterville Farm. Then the fourth one is for La Santerre. And another one for the John Deere Gator 6x4. And we also have one for the Combine Experience. So those are your updates today. So now, all right, folks. So the first mod we have today is the Case Magnum MX series. So this is going to be located in medium tractors. This is by Caceres Modding. This is 28.83 megabytes to download, and this is for PC and Mac players only. So if we take a look at this in the store, go under medium tractors, go all the way down to the end here. This guy right here. So if we open that up, you do have this option to adjust the color, which is going to adjust the exhaust pipe color there. So as far as other options down here, configuration, you can have standard, small bracket, big bracket, 700 kilogram front weight, 900 kilogram, and then a front 3-point hitch. Or you can go back to standard. Lizard wheel brand, you can have singles, rear duals, you can have rear duals with weights, and with that, that's going to be that inside weight there. So if we go back, you can see it adds a weight to the inside. So there's the rear duals with weights. Then you have rear duals with weights again, and it adds one to the outside between those two configurations. And then continuing on there, rear duals with front hubs. So you can see it adds the hubs to the front. Rear duals with weights. Then you have duals with weights, and then back to just duals, and then back to singles there. So then we go to Michelin. We have wide singles, we have wide duals, we have singles, we have rear duals, we have rear duals with weights, we have rear duals with weights, we have rear duals with weights, and again, it's adjusting various weight configurations on there as we go through. Rear duals with front hubs, rear duals with weights, and duals, and then duals with weights, and then back to the wide singles. Fenders, you can have none. You can have front fenders there, which it adds the front fenders on. You can have rear fenders, or you can have front and rear fenders. Engine setup, you have the MX 180, which is 320. Oh, it said 320 horsepower there for a second. I wonder why it glitched, because there's not even a 320 option if I remember correctly. Nope, there's not. So, and it does not have one of those listed in the ModHub either. So anyhow, not sure why it showed up there. So the MX 180 is 145 horsepower. The MX 200 is 165. The 220 is 185. The 240 is 230. The 270 is 270. And the 285 is 285. And then back to standard. So the 45,000 for the most expensive one there. Extremities, we can have USA flashers. So again, it adds these light poles to the back here. Front loader attacher, you can have yes or no on that. So again, it doesn't get too expensive. You have a lot of stuff in there. So we'll go ahead and exit out of there. Exit out of there. And it does say that this is compatible with the Demco 1200 side quests. So if you're looking for those, that'll work for you. So taking a look around it, decent tractor. I went with the flashers. I did a lot of the extras on there. I have the front 3-point hitch, and I have the flashers on the back there. So if we hop in, I actually really like the engine sound on this one. Horn, flashers or beacons. Just got the one there on the top. But yeah, needs to work just fine. If we open up the help menu, as far as options go, you can hold down the right mouse button, and up and down is going to open or close that driver door there, which is fantastic. And fold or unfold the tractor. So if I fold the tractor, it's going to put those away. Unfold the tractor, it's going to have those out for you. So if we go into the cab here, that screen's going to work for you, so you have some interaction there. Lights. And back to off there. So yeah, that is the Case Magnum MX series. All right, next up we have the Lizard K5. This is by Sheb Mods. This is going to be found under medium tractors. This is 47.56 megabytes to download. This is for PC and Mac players only. So if we take a look at this in the store, again, it's under medium tractors. Go all the way to the end here. There we go. The Lizard K5, 110,000 is the starting price. Main color, you can adjust it to any of those out there. Clean glass or tinted glass, so you can see the difference in the glass there. Standard wheel setup, or you have twin wheels. So standard or twin. I went with twins. And that's what you have. It's 250 horsepower, works at 24 miles an hour. And this one, by the way, works at 31 miles per hour, or it goes at 31 miles per hour. So I forgot to mention that. If we hop out of here, take a look around it. A decent mod. Got a lot of good detail on it. I really like the look of the wheels on here. Yeah, if we hop in it, door animation as you go in and out, steering wheel moves around. Sounds decent. Nothing too exciting. Horn. Beacons or flashers. There you go. Beacons working on there. We open up the F1 menu. If you hold down both the right and left mouse button, you can adjust. You see the hitch on there. You can adjust, or part of the 3-point link, you can adjust that up or down. And if you hold down just one of the right mouse button, up or down is going to adjust the 3-point link on that. So those are a couple options for you. We take a look inside the cab. The screen's going to work interactively for you. So is the shifter there. You can see the shifter moving around. But yeah, a lot of good detail, a lot of good visibility in this tractor. There you have it, the Lizard K5. All right, next up we have the Gator Snow Pack. So this comes with 4 different pieces in this kit. So this is by Black Sheep Modding. This is 4.5 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms, so PC, Mac, PS4, or PS5, I guess, depending on what you're on, and Xbox One. So I'm taking a look at this here. What this does have as a requirement is this John Deere mod here, which is this is the John Deere Gator, the 6x4. This is one that had an update by Black Sheep Modding today as well. And it does, technically speaking, require seasons if you want to use the snow equipment, which we have over here. But essentially, this is just a base for you to hook up the attachments. So attachments that we have in this kit, the first one we have here is a fertilizer spreader. So we have this guy right here, which is just going to hook up to the back as a fertilizer spreader. Then we have a silage leveler up here, which is just going to hook up to the front. Then we have a snowplow as well as a salt spreader. So several options here. If we go ahead and hop in here, we'll hook up the silage leveler there. Again, we can move it up and down. I'm using the left mouse button. If I open that up, left mouse button, right mouse button is going to go kind of tilt it a little bit, if you can see there. Up and down on that. But yeah, pretty standard as far as that goes. I'm going to go ahead and dump that off, actually. We will go ahead and you see if you have like the front grill on there, it'll just take that off to put the silage leveler on. It does the same thing for the snowplow. I have the fertilizer spreader here, holds 1,000 liters of fertilizer, and it does fertilize. So if we go ahead and we'll try it out here, you can hire a worker while you do it. So if I want to go ahead and hire a worker, they will do their thing. Not a very widespread width, as you can see there. I can unhire a worker. If I hit B, it'll turn it on for me. It doesn't go through fertilizer very fast at all, but again, it's not doing a very large area. So there you have that. If we do take a look in the store for these guys here, the John Deere is going to be found under here, but again, we're not going to go over that because it's a separate pack. If we do go under fertilizer technology in here, go down to the end here, we're going to see the 10-foot Gator fertilizer spreader. It also does lime as well, has a 5-meter working width, works at 12 miles per hour. We open it up, you can adjust the main color to anything right there. So again, the tank's going to say yellow, but you can adjust that color if you wish to for $200 more. So there you have it. Now if we go to silage levelers here, so levelers, this is where we're going to find the X250, which is a silage leveler. You can adjust the color on this to anything you like on there for 150 more. Works at 2 meters. I know it's just a 2-meter plow. So there you have it. That is the silage leveler. Now the next couple things we're going to take a look at, one of them is going to be found under miscellaneous. Actually, they're both under miscellaneous, sorry. So the first one we're looking at is the 10 cubic foot Gator salt spreader. So again, works at 5 meters at 12 miles an hour. So you can adjust the color if you wish to on that. Similar to the fertilizer spreader, so you can have that going for you. Then we have the S250, which is essentially just the snowplow. And again, you can adjust the color if you want to change it up a little bit. So I believe I went through custom colors on a lot of the stuff. So if we hop out of here, we'll go ahead and run back over here to the Gator here. So I don't have any salt in it because I'm not running seasons. I don't have any snow out, but again, you can hook up the plow, run the salt spreader on there. If I hold down both mouse buttons, I can go left and right to tilt the plow. If I hold down the left mouse button, I can go up and down, and that is everything for you. So up and down on that, left and right. So pretty simple. That's how it all works out for you, and you can drive around and spread salt and do whatever you want to do. All right, that is the end of that mod for us. All right, next up we have the Sopema fertilizer trailer, which I really like the looks of this one. So this is by Simulagri Modding. This is 4.7 megabytes. This is for all platforms. this is essentially like an extra salt. It's like an expansion for your salt, or not your salt. Excuse me, I'm still stuck on salt from the John Deere pack. Fertilizer, so it helps you do fertilizer with it. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it in the store here before we go ahead and use it out. So if we go under fertilizer technology, move our way over, we have the Sopema here, and it does hold just about anything, so you can use it for different things if you want. I haven't tested to see if it would work on a seeder, and you'll know what I mean here in a second when we go actually use it. But you can haul all these different crop types. So it also serves as a bulk trailer that holds 8,500 liters. But I have it filled with fertilizer here because it is pretty nifty what it does. So if we go ahead and hook up to it, we have a link on the back there, so we can hook up to a fertilizer spreader, which does not have any fertilizer in it. I can lower that or not, it doesn't matter, I don't believe. But if I open the cover on that, oh, it does matter if I, oh no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, so you can see the start overloading on there. If I lower that down, there we go. Oh no, I need to get onto the correct thing. So if I look up there, if I select the center trailer here, the Sopema, or the Sopema here. So now it's having the eye to overload fertilizer there. You can see at the bottom. So, and it also has a cover. You can, well, it's actually going back to the other one there. So I can unload that directly into the fertilizer spreader. And then I can continue fertilizing, which is pretty fantastic, quite honestly. I can turn that on and I can do fertilizer if I want to. And now if I want to actually reload that because I need to for whatever reason, I can just stop and hit I to reload from the trailer there. So a pretty neat a kit, actually. I think that's pretty awesome. It adds basically 8,500 liters to your fertilizer spreader capacity when you're driving around. So anyhow, that is the Sopema. All right, next up we have this slurry or digestate spreader here, the Creina. So this is going to be by AW Modding, Permas Modding, Ben M Mods, ABP Team, White Bull Modding. So there's a lot of different ones listed out there. That's at least what's showing up on there. So this is for all platforms. This is 2.16 megabytes to download, and it is manure system ready. So the only options really in the store, I believe, if I remember correctly, are just have it with hoses or without hoses. So pretty simple. Nothing terribly exciting about it. It's a slurry spreader there for you. So if we take a look at it in the store under slurry tanks, go all the way down here to the end, we have the Creina here. So if we open that up, it is 6,000 liter capacity, requires 50 horsepower, runs at 11 meters. You can have no hoses, right hose, left hose, both hoses. So again, I have the one with both hoses, but you can change it around as you want to. 8,000 is the starting price, and there's no other customization options for you. So if we hop in here, open the help menu up. So first thing first, you have to hit X to, well, I actually folded it technically speaking, but we want to unfold it. So hit X again to get it to unfold, to open that up there. And we should be able to turn it on. Oh, I guess that's a little bit, there we go, backwards on that. So I guess it wants it in its, technically its folded position. So, but anyhow, there we go. Spreads slurry out, nothing terribly exciting. It'll also do digestate. Hit B to turn it on. But yeah, so you see on the top there the X. If I hit unfold it, that opens the that up. But now it says I need to unfold it. So now when I fold it, then it actually works. So that one might be a little bit different for you. But anyhow, there's the Creina slurry tank. All right, next up we have the MK5. This is a 3 meter. It's not a cultivator or a plow. This is a subsoiler. So if we go into the store here under subsoilers, we go down to the end here, we have the MK5, requires 100 horsepower. And again, if you don't know what a subsoiler does, it essentially leaves a cultivated state looking on the field, but it does the job of a plow. So anyhow, there you have it. It works at 9 miles per hour. Doesn't look too bad. Nothing terribly exciting about it. If we go back into the store there, there's no customization options for you. So it is what it is. Now, I'm going to try the 3-point link on this case here, which is the mod we looked at a little bit earlier. So I hook that up. That seems to be a little bit low maybe, but it seems to be working fine. But if I turn on the help menu, I can hit V to lower down the implement here. And again, it's going to give a cultivated state, but it's actually doing the job of a plow as well. So yeah, nice little thing for a small farm there for you if you wanted to use that. So there you have it. That is the MK5. All right, next up we have the LowLoader VSR 56. So this is, oh, and actually too, I think I forgot to mention completely, the MK5 is by, sorry, First mod review ever here, but the MK5 is by Blue King. It is 2.3 megabytes. It is for all platforms, so I apologize for forgetting to mention that. But back on to the LowLoader here, so let me open that up here. Okay, so the LowLoader, this is the LowLoader VSR 56. There is not a whole lot of options on it. It's mostly just some color options. But if we look at it in the store here in a second, I'll show you that. So this is by Raleigh Christie 1. This is 3.84 megabytes. This is for all platforms as well. If we do go into the store, this is going to be found under LowLoaders right there, the LowLoader VSR 56. Starting price is $25,000, and I don't think, does it charge? Oh, it does charge for that. So again, you can customize the rims to anything you want. The main color you can change to bright yellow if you want. The design color, which I believe is those arrows, yeah, you can change that to whatever you want. There's no other options there for you. So there you have it. We hop out, take a look at it. Here it is. I just went completely standard on it. It does have some tension straps across it, and it has them up across the top there as well. So if I hit L, it's going to turn all those tension straps on. I'll open up the help menu. X to unfold it. There we go. X to fold it back up. It is a fairly wide, if you look compared to my my semi truck here, it is a fairly wide trailer, so just be aware of that. But yep, it is a low loader. It will do the job for you if you're looking for a low loader. So yeah, there's that mod. All right, next up we have the Minion Weight. This mod includes a Minion Weight, which can also be used as a water or milk carrier. They have color and hair configurations which we will look at in a second. This is by Luca Modding. This is 1.96 megabytes, and this is for PC and Mac players only. So if we go into the store under weights, if we go all the way down here, we have the Minion Weight, or the Minion Water Carrier. So again, it holds 800 liters of either water or milk, and you can customize the color to those two colors there, or you can put hair on it, or you can take the hair off. So it's extra $100 with the hair. But yeah, if you haven't seen the movie that these are part of, you can go look that up. But it works like a weight would. And I have water in it there, so works pretty well. There you have it. That is the Minion Weight, so pretty basic. All right, the next mod we have is the Vehicle Maintenance mod. This is by FR Vets, or Frivets. This is 0.77 megabytes. This is for PC and Mac players only. So I'm going to read what it says in the ModHub about this, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. So with this mod, the vehicle has to be serviced every 30 engine hours or 36 days. If this is not done, the vehicle will run less performant and no longer work as usual. A pallet can be purchased in the shop with which you can service the vehicle when the time has been received and you are close enough to it. Use Control+M to do that. You have to wait 1 hour for the vehicle to be ready to use. The pallet is $500 or euros or pounds or whatever. When loading the save game with this script for the first time, the current engine hours, current age are deducted directly from the respective tractor. Options to solve the problem: you could buy the vehicles again or start a new game save. So anyhow, it doesn't require a new game save, but it's recommended possibly depending on what you want to do. But here's the pallet. So that's the only thing in this mod that it comes with. It's under pallets. We go down here, it has that for $500. So how do you know when you need to service something? Well, it did give you a little bit of information on there, but if I open up the help menu there, it says 29.9 engine hours or 36 days. I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me service it. But let me try to cheat the system a little bit here. Let's add some operating hours on here. Let's add 31. Maintenance required. Okay, so if I Control M. See if I can't get this to work. So it does say maintenance required. There we go. Left Control M. All right, maintenance completed in 60 minutes, and I'm assuming that's not in-game time. Let's go ahead and fast forward time. Oh, nope, that is in-game time. So there we go. You can fast forward time, and this is ready to go now. So there you have it. That is how that one's going to work for you. Though it's still... There we go. Okay, it wasn't letting me move the tractor for a second, but now it's letting me do it. I'm assuming you don't have to buy another one of these if that didn't disappear. I thought that'd be used up, but it's not. So anyhow, there you have it. That is the vehicle maintenance mod. All right, next up we have several different sheds and buildings to look at. So this is the machine shed. It's roughly 40 by 25 meters. The door is 5 by 5. It does say it is seasons ready and has automatic lights at night. So this is by REF Farmer or DMI 20mm Normandy. Or well, probably both, I guess not. It's one or the other. It's both. This is 7.54 megabytes, and this is for all platforms. So taking a look at it here in the store, if we go to sheds, this is going to be the machine shed here, $105,000 to buy. Looking at it here, so again, there's going to be auto lights at night. Open up the doors on these guys. It's a pretty fast open. I actually really like that, but yeah, plenty of room in here. A little old tire potentially over there. A couple little details which might bother some of you, but for the most part, it's pretty basic. There's not a whole lot going on, but yep, automatic lights at night. There you have it. That is the machine shed. Next up, we have the Polish barn. It says barn in the Polish style, and does say it is seasons ready. This is by KACPR, so Casper maybe. This is 12.67 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So if we take a look at this in the store, it's under sheds. We go down along here. There is the Polish barn. It's $45,000 to buy, $7 maintenance per day, and the machine shed, I guess I should have also pointed that out, has $50 maintenance per day, so a little bit more. So looking at it, a lot of good detail on it. We'll go ahead and walk around it here. The door should all open. Yep, nice animation there to get them to open up. That one has, I believe, did they both open? Yep, okay, there we go. It's opening all the way. Just take some time. So you can open just the main door there, or if I come over to the side here, I can get it to actually open the rest of the door. There we go. Nothing on this side. Front doors here. That opens up. If I can get up here. That one does open up as well. Let's see if I can go straight for the big door. Nope, I think you have to do that one first. Yep. There we go. Get all that opened up. Anyhow, they open up. We'll go inside here. So yeah, decent amount of space in here. Let's see if I can't find a light switch. Oops. There we go. Yep, switch the light on. So there's your lights coming on. I actually kind of like that. Kind of go off and on, not all at the same time. I kind of like that a lot. Fantastic. All right, and this should go through here. We enter into here. There's a light switch here. Yep, I'm assuming that's for that guy right there. Yep, so a little storage room with a light switch in it. We go here in our little storage room, and it also has its own light switch. I'm assuming we can get up into there. Nope, I just jumped in there, no problem. And it also has a light switch, potentially. Maybe it works on the one at the bottom. I thought that was going to be it, but that says open gate there. So anyhow, there you have it. That is the Polish barn. Next up, we have the wooden shelter packs. This is a pack of 4 wooden shelters. So taking a look at these, it does say they are seasons ready. This is by Sphinx. This is 11.03 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So if we take a look at these in the store under sheds, move our way across here. And again, there are 4 options here. So wooden shelter 1, 2, 3, and 4. They all cost $10 a day in maintenance, and they all cost $12,000 to place. And I have all of them out here. So if we take a look at them, some nice detail. Storage room in here. Nice. Nothing around the back too exciting. Again, nothing around the back too exciting on these guys here. Some more detail, just different kind of colors it looks like as far as what they are in general. But again, you got a storage room in there. Storage room in there. And over here we have a storage room in there. Fantastic. All right, and that is the wooden shelter pack. Next up, we have the Wyther Farms shed pack. So there are 6 sheds in this pack. This is by Missy B. This is 5.92 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So taking a look at these, it does look like they are, it doesn't say their season's ready or not. Let me look down here and see. I would assume they would be, because I believe the map is seasons ready, but it does not specifically say that I could see, unless I'm missing it, which is very possible. So anyhow, taking a look at these in the store. Under sheds, we move our way across. We have all the ones that say Missy B on them. So we have the corner shed, $20,000 to buy, $1 a day for maintenance. We have the grain shed, $30,000 to buy, $1 a day for maintenance. And it does look like it's missing something in there. And there's no other required mods listed out, so that might just need a quick update, but not to worry. That one not missing anything. Nope. Storage for vehicles. And it might just, because this does say grain shed, this might have to have like a silo of some type put into it or something like that, or maybe that's what it's supposed to have. But anyhow, storage is for vehicles and IT runner equipment. The IT shed, $25,000 to buy, $1 a day for maintenance. The long shed, $25,000 to buy, $1 a day for maintenance. We move over here to the last 2. Small shed, $15,000 to buy, $1 a day for maintenance. And the workshop, which has a workshop trigger, $15,000 to buy and $1 a day for maintenance. So taking a look, here is the corner shed. A lot of good detail on it, and the light switch should work on there. I actually really like the way those lights go on in there. Nicely detailed. Fantastic. Okay, if we come over here to this shed. Ooh, I like that door sound. Just sounds like it's something different. It's not like the normal door sound. Lights go on there. Pretty basic shed. Coming over to here. Again, another good door sound there. This one is a drive-through shelter. Lots of good details in here. Be able to turn the lights on. Fantastic, like that. Another good shed over here. Light switch right here up front, if I can click it. There we go. An interesting light switch. It just tilts. It's like you break it one way or the other in order to turn it on or off. Interesting. There you have it. And then over here, our light switch for this shed here. And then this one does have a light switch, as well as a workshop trigger there. So there you have it. That is the one of the final mods that we're going to look at today. So there you have it. The final mod we actually are going to look at, I'm just going to go over real quick with you. So this is the Real Seeds Usage mod. This is by Knight of Modding, CNH JD. This is 18 kilobytes to download, so very small. It's for PC and Mac players only. So with this mod, seeders will use the right and real amount of seed for every crop. So then it has some various listed amounts of seed used for different crops. So wheat is going to use 200 kilograms per hectare. Barley is used 200 kilograms per hectare. Oats, 135 kilograms. Canola, 6.5 kilograms. Sunflower, 5. Soybeans 55, maize or corn is 19.5, potatoes is 1600, and sugar beets is 200. So it just kind of does some modification on that. So I'm not going to go into any more detail on that, but there you have it. If you guys enjoyed, this is my first mod review. Let me know ways I can improve it, do it better. My goal is to keep it brief and quickly go over the mods. One, just so it doesn't take tons of my time, and two, it doesn't take tons of your time, so you can get a quick overview of the mods that come out every day. So now, if you guys like this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future mod reviews or videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you all for coming and watching.